Welcome to the Ravens Space, and today we're going to talk about the Ravens 2022 draft picks and which ones we think will be most impactful. We're going to rank them all, so stay to the end. First, we're going to start with Kyle Hamilton. So Kyle Hamilton, I think, is going to be a great player in this league, but unfortunately, he is going to be behind two other players. Again, Marcus Williams will definitely get a spot on the field, along with Chuck Clark. I think those two will be the ones that will be starting. Kyle Hamilton will get time, but again, Tony Jefferson looks excellent. Geno Stone looks excellent. So there's just a lot of players at that position. Also, many of our cornerbacks can go from corner to safety. So he's a big body, versatile safety, 6'4", 220, and he moves very well. It's weird because the 40-yard dash he ran is slow, but I seen him in person at the first preseason game, and he moves, and it's evident to everybody that he deserves to be on the field. It's just as a rookie, he won't be the best player at his position, so he might not get a lot of time, and for that he'll be ranked low on the list for impact. Next, we have Tyler Linderbaum. He will be very impactful. He will start from day one. Many say he's going to be the best center prospect to come out in a long time. I'm hoping so, because Ravens need to have a good offensive line in order for Lamar Jackson to be his best. So we're hoping that his injuries don't derail him, but he will be very impactful. Again, he will be ranked in the top of the impact list. So David Ojabo is a weird one. He was the third pick, drafted in round 2, pick 45, but he's going to be hurt for half the season. Now, once he comes back, he plays a premium position, but will he be better than the players that are already there who have more time actually practicing the system? I don't think so. He will get on the field because you want him on the field. And if he's a natural talent, then he has a chance to be very impactful, especially on the other end when you have Oweh, who I think is going to have an impact year. So I'm excited for this, and I really, really, really hope that he gets on the field, but I think his impact will be felt more next year than this year. I can't say that about Travis Jones, who will have an impact this year. The way that they're talking about him, the players and the coaches, is that he will come day one and be contributing at a high level. And again, when you pair him with the players that we have there already, it's going to be an awesome combination. Him, Calais Campbell, Michael Pierce, Justin Madubuike. It's going to be awesome. And I think that we have a chance to be really, really good on the defensive line. He will have a high impact, so I'm excited for that. Next, we have Daniel Falele, off the tackle. Big guy, but very, very raw. Very raw. Again, I can't wait till he gets there and actually becomes a starter, because it will happen. But I do not know if it'll happen this year. I'm pretty sure it won't, actually. So I'm going to say a low impact guy, but I want to see him play, so he'll be ranked low on the list. Jalen Amore-Davis, same issue that we have with Kyle Hamilton, where there's just so many players at his position. He's talented. He, got hurt in college, but he went to Alabama, which is, again, they do make good players out of Alabama. So I'm excited to see him when he gets some time to actually play. Hopefully, it will be sooner rather than later, but again, low impact, because I just don't think he'll play a lot because he's not the best player at his position. Next, we got Charlie Kolar. Kolar is hurt currently, and there's another player on this list that's going to have a bigger impact just because he's playing so well. Especially when Kolar is not a blocking tight end, and the other tight end on this list is also not a blocking tight end. So when you have two players of a similar skill set, but one is performing much better, we know who wins that one, right? Next, we have Jordan Stout. To be honest, Jordan Stout might be my favorite rookie this year. I'm not going to lie to you. I went to that first preseason game and was amazed by the small drop-off we're going to experience at that position. And I had a lot of respect for Sam Cook, and this go from him to Jordan Stout is pretty awesome. So he's going to be high on my list, maybe not on your list, but he can punt, he can kick field goals, he can catch the ball, put it down for Justin Tucker. He's an important part of this team because, again, the way that Ravens use punters in their system. So next is the person that everyone's talking about, Isaiah Likely. Huge impact. He's going to have a huge impact. He's the number 2 tight end right now. Again, I like all the tight ends that we have. I really do. Mark is number 1. He's number 2. And it's probably not going to be close. So I think I'm excited to see him in the regular season. And again, the beauty of the Ravens system is that you have to keep an eye on Lamar, but you also have to keep an eye on Mark Andrews, right? That means Isaiah Likely will never be double teamed, and he will always be against linebackers. He will never. Why would you bring a safety to Isaiah Likely when you have to either keep a safety on Mark Andrews or have a safety placed somewhere else in the slot of the receivers that we have? So again, he's going to have a great year for a rookie, I think. I'm excited to see him actually play. The next rookie we have is Damarian Williams. Again, small cornerback. He'll be good in practice, but he won't play games because we're so deep at the position. He might make the practice squad, I think. I don't even know if he'll make the roster. Last pick is a person that I like, but it's evident to me that he's not going to beat Mike Davis out for this job. And there are also other running backs on the roster I think he won't beat out either. That's Tyler Beatty. I like him a lot. I think he's very similar to J.K. Dobbins. I'm excited to see him play. Went to Randallstown, Maryland. So I want to see him play, but I don't think he will be the top 3 running backs. Injuries might give him some time, and I think that would be awesome, but I don't think he'll be high impact this year. So now that we've gone through and done a little bit of a quick assessment on all of the players, let's go rank these people. So first, I'm going to say the most impactful player will be Tyler Linderbaum. Again, center's an important position for this team. He will be asked to do a lot, and we need him to do a lot if we want to be successful in the offense this year. Second most impactful player, I think, will be Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely has been excellent. And again, he only gets this spot because the third player doesn't play as much as he will play. And that's just, the reality of the situation. So number 3 most impactful player will be Jordan Stout, the punter. I love this guy. I think he'll be excellent. And I'm excited to see what he can do. Next, we're going to go to Travis Jones. I think he, again, will get a lot of snaps, which is why I have him here. I think he'll get more snaps, actually, than Kyle Hamilton, just because he's a young body and he's going to be used to spell Calais Campbell and Michael Pierce. So I'm going to say Travis Jones is more impactful. Then we're going to go to Kyle Hamilton. In my heart, I honestly think he's the best rookie, especially seeing him in person. But you have to have opportunity to be impactful, and he just won't have the opportunity, I don't think. Now we kind of start getting to some of the more difficult ones here. I'm going to go with David Ojabo. When he gets back, he will be playing, and that's more than I can say for the other people on this list. So he'll be playing at least half the season, I would think. So I'm going to go with Ojabo. Then I'm going to go just down the list, right? I'm probably going to go Daniel Falele, because again, someone might get injured and he'll be called upon. Then I'm going to go with Tyler Beatty, same thing. Someone will get injured, he'll be called upon. And then we're going to finish it out with the pair of cornerbacks. Again, I'm just going to go in order of how they were drafted. So I'm going to go with Jalen Amore Davis and then end up with Damarian Williams. So that is who I think will be the most impactful rookies this season. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to subscribe and like the channel. We need you guys to subscribe and like the channel, help us grow. I am committed to making this platform the best place for Ravens fans. Watch the videos. Again, you might win something, so it's super awesome. Thank you guys so much. Go Ravens.